Are you ready to launch your YouTube channel and kickstart your YouTube career? Are you ready to make money and monetize YouTube in the same way that you're seeing influencers everywhere do, but you're terrified of putting your face on camera? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can make a monthly income on YouTube just by uploading simple videos, and your face doesn't have to be on it, unlike my beautiful face. Hello YouTube, I'm John Davis and welcome to my channel. I'm a side hustling digital marketer. In other words, my day job, I fix computers and I help people with their IT problems. I'm a geek. But by night and any 10 minutes that I can grab anywhere, I'm also building my own business, my own online business. I've got a blog and a YouTube channel and I'm trying to create content that can help people get started with digital marketing. So that could be helping people create Facebook groups, YouTube channels, blogs, ways that they can monetize and create additional income streams through that, such as affiliate marketing. Various different things that I've been learning myself for the last few years, and I've just started to kind of push and commit myself to my own online business. And what I want to do is share some of that knowledge. One of the things I want to share with you today is YouTube. So YouTube is the future of content that we consume. So they say in a couple of years, 82% of content we consume on the internet is going to be video. Billions and billions of hours worth of footage are uploaded to YouTube every single day. Video is kind of taking over. If you want to learn how to do something, I used to Google it, read the blog post that would talk me through it. Now I Google it, it gives me a YouTube suggestion, I jump onto that and I look how to do it. I fixed my fridge the other day, refrigerator. I fixed that the other day and I got that through a YouTube video. Various different things. In fact, I fixed my washing machine the other day. I had to go on YouTube and search how to unblock it, because that's not my... I sit at a desk all day, like I say, helping people fix things on computers. I don't know how to do like anything that involves me thinking about washing machines and fridges, and that's way out of my comfort zone. So yeah, video content is taking over, and there's never been a better time to start a YouTube channel. Whether you're doing it just to be creative, just to share something that you're interested in and passionate about, whether it's like a gaming channel or beauty tips, could be anything really. But it could be that you're terrified of putting your face to that channel. So maybe you want to create a YouTube channel, maybe you want to make money through YouTube, and you want to earn a regular passive monthly income through maybe YouTube and affiliate marketing, but you're not sure whether you want your face on it. You don't want to be the front of house. You don't want to be the person that everyone looks at. Firstly, my very first thing, before I show you how to do that with YouTube, and I'll give you some examples of people that are making serious money by uploading simple videos, before I go into that, I do want to try and talk you out of it. I want to encourage you to get started yourself. Be the person that's on the front of your channel. Be the brand, be the host, be whatever you want to be. Look at myself. I must be living proof that anyone can create a YouTube channel. Doesn't matter whether you're a misfit or you don't fall into the right categories that you think are the social norms. None of that matters. If you're like myself and you're a bit more introverted and you worry about doing things, you worry about whether your colleagues will laugh, they probably will a little bit, but who cares? What does it matter? My colleagues, the ones that have seen my channel, actually didn't laugh anywhere near as much as they would laugh at me normally anyway. I think they were actually, I'm not going to say impressed, because they'll probably punch me when I see them at work, but they were a little bit, no, good luck to you. You're trying, you're doing something different, you're trying to hit your goals and your targets by pushing through your comfort zone. I think they respected that, which was really nice to see. So whatever it is you want to talk about, whatever it is you want to present on your channel, I would highly, highly recommend that you do it as you. Build your own brand, build that recognition. But I can also appreciate that that doesn't always work, and some people just want a passive income stream. They want to create a channel that serves a purpose and makes money. And that can also be done on YouTube too. So let's jump into it now. I'm going to show you a couple of examples, and we're going to go through and try and figure out what these channels are earning. Right guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you a few examples here of different channels on YouTube that are making a monthly income by uploading simple videos. Now when I say simple videos, that doesn't mean that there's no work involved. You've got to put the hard work in and create the content still, but there's a little bit less editing and pausing and recording and not being happy with the fact that it's your face, you don't like the way you said something, you stuttered through something. It's simpler than that. So what these guys are doing, they're going out there, they're finding a topic that they want to talk about. So think about people who you want to serve, people who you want to help. Create content based on their needs. So it could be natural remedies or healthcare, or it could be, you could think of that person that wants to lose weight. So how to lose weight on your stomach alone, what natural products help lose weight, just different things like that. Think of all the different angles that you can do. If you don't know much about losing weight, then Google it. Look, the information's out there. Just go and look at what other people are doing and put your own spin on it. Improve on what's already out there. So there's blog posts, there's YouTube videos, the information is everywhere. That's what the internet's for. So go out there, get that content. Don't read someone else's blog post. Actually improve on that content, rewrite it, put your own spin on it and make it your own. And then what a lot of these channels are doing is they're creating clever explainer videos. An explainer video is where they're not the front of the video, they're not speaking to it like I'm speaking to you now. They'll use animation or like whiteboard drawings, or they might even just use photographs with some effects on them. So you'll see in a second, some of them just use a photo where they'll then put a transition on where it zooms in a little bit, or some writing comes up, and they'll just do a sequence. The video will just be a sequence of photographs or other videos tied together. And you're going to say to me, but I don't know how to do that. It doesn't matter. I'll show you some of the tools that you can use to get that if you want to do it for paid. If you want to pay a monthly subscription and have the tools and the access to the photos and videos, there's different options out there. I've tried some of them, I've not tried all of them, but they all offer their own little quirks. So you can do that. You could probably do it for free as well. So using whatever movie maker you can get for, if you're on Windows or you're on an Apple device, there's probably a free movie maker that you can get, or something that you can use that will basically just transition photographs together and put some text on. It's not that hard. Don't get stuck on the technicalities. I'm going to show you now, and I'm going to show you what these channels are earning. So the first one is one that came up when I was actually searching for some encouragement and advice on being an introvert. And I came across this channel, Behind the Science. So if we scroll down, we can see they've got 291,000 subscribers. And you can see from the thumbnails there, they're pretty much a picture of a person looking happy, anxious, slightly scary. So look at the content that they've put on there. Introverts, empaths, old souls, introverted teens, soulmate, empaths, sociopaths, introverts, old souls. You can see from their thumbnails that they're highlighting the group of people that they're trying to target, the group of people that the content's based on. So a lot of this is probably the same content, just respun in many different ways. So let's pick one as an example. So 8 ways introverts handle heartbreak. In fact, no, let's pick a different one. Let's pick one, because that's got 6,500 views. Let's sort it by most popular. Let's see what their biggest videos are. Wow. So their biggest, I mean, they've got a few absolute winners here that have gone viral. I don't actually like the thumbnails. See, there's one you can improve. You could actually do a nicer thumbnail than that stands out more. I think this red and grey is kind of lost in the picture a little bit. But these are older, so these are all from a year ago, and I'd imagine they've made some serious money since then and been able to invest. So let's try their top one. People who like to be alone have these 10 special personality traits, and let's see how it's set up. I've muted it. I've muted it, and we're gonna have to just watch this quick advert. Skip ads. It's a little bit jumpy on here. So that's just the introduction to the video. So when the video kicks in, you can see here, they're using some software there that is basically putting the subtitles on the page. And it's just using loads of photographs. These are all stock photos. You can get some of these for free. If you go into Google and Google Creative Commons is where people are licensing their photos for you to use. And they're just using some kind of photo software that just presents all these in different ways. And they'll just be talking over it. So let's just...
Own time, because this time is when they are most in touch with themselves. What makes them interesting in...
Okay, so one thing I got from that there as well is they're not even using their own voice. Personally, this is one of my biggest tips. If you're going to do these type of videos, then use your own voice. Just talk over it. It doesn't matter what you sound like, what your accent is. Just use your own voice, because I don't think the robot voice, these automated kind of intelligent voices, you can still tell that they're not real. So I'm not quite comfortable with them. But yeah, basically, they're telling you there, people who like to be alone have these special personality traits. So they've just done the research, they've created probably a blog post around that, and someone's just reading that out with a load of photographs running in the background. The rest of it, all these little transitions and stuff, is probably all automated within the software. If we scroll down, they're selling their own merchandise at 21 quid. So they've got a link to their own merchandise. And then they've also got these books. So they're monetizing YouTube by linking to these books. And some of these books, I will say, are outstanding. So that one there, Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking. I'm actually listening to the audiobook of that at the moment, and it is absolutely brilliant. I've never ever listened to a book or read a book so much that has made me feel normal for some of my quirks of not liking crowds of people and wanting to just be more comfortable in my own thoughts, I guess. That book is superb. So if you're an introvert, get that book. I'll put a link in the description just because. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, link or no link, just get that book. So all of these links here, you can see that they've got bit.ly. That is basically a short link. So if we click on that, it's basically going to open a Amazon link. And every time you purchase anything through that link, if you buy them books on Amazon, they'll get a small commission. So that is one way they're monetizing. So they're selling merchandise. That's monetization method 1. They've got affiliate marketing links. That is monetization method 2. Monetization method 3 is adverts. And let me just move my mugshot down a little bit. If you go to a website called Social Blade, and then you put the channel ID in, Social Blade is basically like it does kind of guesstimates really on, it looks at what a channel is potentially making through their advertising. It has loads and loads of cool information and statistics. Yes, I just said that word, cool statistics. But it has loads of information on there on the videos, the number of subscribers. It's really good for kind of picking apart. I have seen YouTube influencers suggest that the numbers on here are usually downplayed a little bit and they actually earn a lot more than what is said on here. But I think if we use this as a basis, this is actually saying that Behind the Science is making between 1.6 thousand, that's in pounds, 1.6 thousand pounds to 25,000 pounds a year. So it's probably more than that, or probably closer to the 25,000 a year, just over 2,000 pounds a month. So 2,000 pounds a month for creating videos that then generate that income month after month after month. You create them once, you put the hard work in, you create that content, you put it up there and grow your channel. As long as you're creating content that people want, that is going to then continue to get them views and continue to make that money. So really, really impressive. So I've just given you 3 different ways they're monetizing that channel. The behind the science bit's a little bit strange because when we looked at their content, they were actually focusing a lot on people, weren't they? And personalities. Let's find one more. So let's look at one of their newer ones. 6 ways intelligent people deal with toxic people. Let's see on the more recent ones whether they changed the way they present. So again, an advert. So that's money straight off the bat for them. Right, okay. So this is an interesting one actually. So this, let me just unmute it for a second.
Person knowing them for who they are, have ways of dealing with their attitudes, as such neutralizing their behavior.
Okay, this one's a good example. So all they're doing on this is they've uploaded a script onto an application. I think they're possibly using a program called Content Samurai because that's a program I've used in the past. Again, I'll put a link in the description if you want to jump onto it. Anything that I talk about in this video, I'll put links in the description. They're not all going to be affiliate ones that put money in my pocket because I don't use half of these and I would never recommend something that I don't believe in or have used myself. But I'll put all the links in so you can have a look through different ones yourself. Now, Content Samurai, really easy to use. All they give you is basically, you upload your script So you write your blog post or write out what you want to put on the screen. So all this writing you're looking at now, it doesn't have to be a full blog post because you want short little sentences. And you put that into a box. It then goes away and it automatically tries to find relevant videos and it puts like a style to it. So with these are using white and orange text on a blue background to make it stand out and pop a little bit. So you can choose that. You can choose different fonts. You can choose different colors. It's a really nice little tool. Very simple in what it does, but it does it effectively. But the bit that it's good is it's kind of automatic, so it'll go away. It'll look at the words that you've put in there, and it'll try and match them up with relevant videos. And it's basically then loads of videos, loads of photographs, all just joined while your script plays over it. It's really, really easy to do. You've got to make sure it's good content that people want and can help them. But like I say, I'd imagine they're using Content Samurai for that or something similar. But it obviously works for them. So let's have a look at this one. So what's this one? Brainy Dose. Let's grab that URL. And I'm always in the way. Tell you what. Let's go for a walk down here. You can just put the YouTube name in, but I find it easier just to copy and paste the channel, but you've got to do it from the homepage. Brainy Dose, right. Wow. So this channel now that we're looking at, they've uploaded 195 videos. That sounds a lot, and it is a lot, but bear in mind, I've been doing this now for, 4 or 5 months, and I've got 100 videos on there. Now, I wish I had 100 of their videos on there, because I've not even unlocked the power of enabling adverts yet, which goes to show how much it's about creating valuable content. But have a look at their earnings there, between £1,000 and £16,000 per month. Per month, that is awesome. Let's have a look, see what they're doing different. So their channel is, let's have a look at the about. High quality informational and educational videos. Channel features many different topics and range from health and wellness to love relationships, psychology, self-improvement. So it's basically a bit of everything. It's whatever they're doing the research, finding what people want. Shush, Brainy Dose. They're finding what people want and they're putting that content out there. So now you can see why they're making big money. These are their most popular ones a year ago. Nearly 6 million views, 5 million views, 4 million views, 3.5 million views. It seems like all these videos all seem to be like a year ago. So people who like to be alone have these 12 special personality traits. Let's jump straight into this one. I'm going to mute it, because it's going to be an advert. Straight away, they're making money off the adverts, and that's what Social Blade is predicting when it's saying possibly 16,000 a month. Let's just skip a little bit and see how they're presenting it. So again, it's just look at what you're looking at now. Lots of little videos. A woman on a hill, a woman writing in a book. Someone reading, a comic while a train goes past. It's basically all like people contemplating and living their lives. And then they've just put some kind of sequence there that just shows you, and you can do that in loads of things, just shows you like a title. That's a photograph of a guy looking at his watch. There's nothing groundbreaking in what you're looking at, but it's lots of pattern interrupts. It's lots of short clips, short photos, and they're trying to convey the message through them. But like I say, you can get software that will go and find all these for you. If not, subscribe to something like FreePic, which is what I use, where you basically get stock photography. You pay, I don't know what I paid. I must have paid maybe £60 for a year's subscription, so I can use any of them photos. You just put them all there, and the software will then stitch them together. So this has had nearly 6 million people watch it.
People who like to be alone choose to embrace these feelings and become fully aware of them.
And again, it's just a voiceover. So you put all this together and then you just talk over it. It's not groundbreaking, but it's making them serious money. It's not, don't judge all of these based on what you watch on YouTube, because I look at some of these and I think, well, why would I watch that? I don't get it. It doesn't interest me. It's not my thing at all. It doesn't have to be. It's the thing for nearly 6 million other people. So 6 million people have searched for something in here. Personality traits. It's got nearly 17,000 comments. So it's content that people want. Let's just scroll down, see if they're using affiliate marketing on this one. I don't think they are on this one. No, this one they're just going for adverts. There's no external links in there. They might be in their other videos, but not in this particular one. So let's move on to the next channel. Who are we on? Hang on, I've jumped straight into a video. We're on Top Think. So let me just... Right, I must have found this one. This is a different style, this. So rather than just being lots of photographs, this is a different style. So this is a channel called Top Think. For some reason, when I'm recording these, it just grinds my laptop down to a halt. So just excuse the juddering. So Top Think, 44,000 subscribers. Let's see what they're about. They have literally, their description of what their channel is about, infotainment. That is it. They are doing that well, they don't even need to tell you what their channel's about. It is infotainment. That is their channel. Let's stick it into Social Blade, get a prediction on what they're earning. So these are predicted to be between £200 and £3,000 a month. Again, not to be sniffed at. If you're earning £3,000 a month, you're making decent money. And that is probably underestimating it. Because oddly, they've got a lot of subscribers, but they mustn't have as many views on the channels. But let's have a look how they're doing these. Let's press play. So, now, if you're like me, you might look at that and think, God, all that writing they've got to do, and they've got to record the hand doing it. No, it's just a piece of software. So there's loads of different ones like this. They're basically whiteboard explainer videos. So one of the ones I'll show you in a second is called Doodly. I'm actually going to buy that myself at some point, just to break up and change some of the content that I present. But on Doodly, you can basically put any picture or any photo on there, and you can set like little markers where it'll pretend to draw it. So it's just revealing bits of a picture. And I think they also include lots of different animations that you can use yourself. And then the hand, you can change the options there. So it looks like someone's drawing it out in front of you. I think for some videos it works. For some it probably gets a little bit too much because my patience wears thin waiting for it to be kind of revealed. But I do think it's clever and definitely has a purpose. So this one, 7 easy conversation starters that always work. And let's just see if they're using a robot voice or their own.
Things in a new direction when it feels natural.
So again, they're just using little titles. They're using these explainer videos. Someone's put the work in and crafted it. Now let's just say that you really are a complete and utter technophobe and you don't want to do any of this. That doesn't matter. So once you can get a few up there and you can try and start creating a monthly income through uploading these simple videos, then you can start paying people to do it. So pay people to write your scripts, pay people to do the voiceover, pay people to put the videos together if need be. I'm sure there's probably people on Fiverr or Freelancer that will do this for probably not so much money. In fact, let's go and have a look on Fiverr now while that's playing away. So if you don't know what Fiverr is, it's basically a platform where you can get things done cheap. You take your chances with the quality on some of them, but there's a feedback kind of system on there as well. So generally, the ones that use the feedback to figure out who's actually carried out a lot of work in what you're requesting. Right, let's see, we've got explainer video, animations. Let's have a look at explainer videos. Like I say, some of them are going to be expensive, some of them won't be as much. It depends really. Like I say, most things, I start by doing them myself, and then where I can, I create processes that outsources it. Yeah, so some of these are really expensive, but they're high quality premium ones. So let's just, I'm trying to find ones that actually start at a $5. Wow, some of these charge big money. There you go. There's another angle for you then. Get that software, learn how to do this, and then get on Fiverr and charge people to do it. Let's change it to whiteboard video. There's another potential way of making money. Become the creator. So let's have a look at this one. So starting at £8, create an amazing whiteboard animation video. So £8 here, 60 seconds whiteboard animation, music, no voiceover, but a logo. Well, the voiceover you do yourself.
Are you a business owner looking forward to grow your business?
So there you go. You can see it's just basically for £8 there. If you give them the content and do the voiceover yourself, at least you'll save yourself the time of doing that. In the time that they create that video for you, you could probably have wrote your next one as well. So it's all about using the money that you make from it. It's all about using that to kind of reinvest and start quickening up your process. So say it takes you 3 days to create one of them videos. If you can get someone to create the video and you just do the content or just do the voiceovers, you're going to get more and more videos out there quicker. And this is a numbers game. This is about creating content that helps people and getting it out there as fast as possible, or as much as possible. So I'm not going to go on and on, but I'm going to show you this one because this one is one of my favorites. Improvement Pill. Improvement Pill is basically earning between £300 and £5,000 a month. So I'd probably go with a 5,000. They've got 1.74 million subscribers. So they're a good sized channel. Now what I'll do, if we just go to videos and I'll sort it by, I'll show you one of the older ones, one of the newer ones. So let's have a look at the oldest. Remember, we all start somewhere. I mean, my videos now aren't particularly brilliant, but if you look at my very first one, it is shocking. But don't be afraid of that. It shows how you improve and where you've come from. So their oldest video, let's have a look at this one. How to stop procrastinating, the 3-2-1 trick. 364,000 people watched it, and it was 3 years ago. And to be honest, I should probably add my name to the list of people who should watch this, because procrastinating is one of my biggest issues. There we go, improve it. Oh look, he's using an explainer video whiteboard and he's basically putting the information in. Let's unmute it.
I was already late for class. I had this uncanny ability.
There you go. So they're just using lots of different icons, lots of little pictures. You'll get a lot of these that come with the software. And then they're just adding little bullet points, little notes. They're just making it. I like that. I find that quite engaging. So some of my videos, I just rattle on and on and on and on and on and on. Whereas some of these, it's more engaging. Your eyes and your brain are... Images are a really good way to sell something because they're putting you in the room. They're putting you in front of that thing that you want. So there seems to be quite a similar topic of like subject and stuff for these videos. They're all kind of mindset, motivation, personality, that kind of thing. So I guess that blends well with it. Whereas I guess if you were demoing, if you wanted to do a YouTube channel where you demo the latest iPhones, it's probably not the most suited to have an animated explainer. You obviously want to be showing the physical product. But it seems to work well with this kind of thing anyway. And then what I'm going to do, let's just have a look if he... Other than adverts, I'm saying he, it could be anyone, could be a business, could be anyone. So, okay, so Improvement Pill is making money through the adverts. He's making a monthly income on YouTube by affiliate marketing. He's got an Audible trial there with his link on. If you click on that and sign up for Audible, then he'll get a commission. He's got help support us at Patreon. So he's got a link there as well for taking donations and join his newsletter. So he's linking back into their website and channel. They're creating content. Everything they're doing there is spot on, really. What I will do, I don't want to overwhelm you with this, but you can see they were his oldest videos. Let's have a look at his newest ones. And let's just see if they're still using the same software or whether they've moved on. I'd imagine, given the money and the success of that channel, I'd imagine that they've probably moved on and are using something else. But let's have a quick look. So let's have a look at his very latest one. How to trick yourself into doing anything. Just an advert. Wait for this. It's all about the adverts. So... Right, okay. Oh, that's even better. So they've now gone from... I wonder what software they use for that. That's intrigued me, that actually. I wonder what software they use. So they've now gone from doing like the hand-drawn explainer videos to basically creating their own cartoons. Now, I don't know if... I'm presuming that's software or, like we said before, they could be paying someone. So some of them more expensive gigs that you saw on Fiverr, that could be what these guys offer. So they could now have money coming in, they can reinvest that, create that content. Again, it's about creating as much relevant content as you can and to keep taking steps forward. So this intrigues me. I like this now, actually. I like the way they're presenting this and they're explaining things. So no, I'm impressed by that. I'd like to know whether they're getting that done custom or whether there's some software out there that does that, because that looks like next level explainer videos. But that's where you get to, like I say, you grow your business, you invest it back into yourself and build it. So let's pause that. And last one I'll show you, because I'm going on and on now, but I want you to realize that this is doable. So natural remedy. So this is, you get quite a few health ones and, well, natural remedy ones as well that do these kind of videos. So these are making not as much actually, but they're making a few hundred a month at least. But let's just have a look. This one had health and sexual benefits of an onion. Bizarre. So you can see this is probably an older one. I mean, this is 2016. In comparison to the last channel we looked at, you can see how the technology and the way he's explaining things is better. But again, they're just using a series of slides. They're using a series of photos with text on the screen. It's all about the content. So bear in mind, 4 million people have watched this. Now, they're not watching it because it's the best visual content your eyes have ever seen. This hasn't like literally blown my socks off across the room because of how it's presented to me. This is there because of the value in the content. So you can take that content, you can regenerate it and create your own spin on it and improve on that content. Any newly researched stuff that's changed in the last 3 years, any other benefits of onions that have come about, create your own but using some newer software. But again, I wanted to just show you how uploading these simple videos can create a monthly income on YouTube. So what I'll do now is I'll just quickly show you a couple of the softwares that I've used myself or that I know of people using. There's tons out there, and you can, like I say, you can use Fiverr, you can pay people to do it. The only other ones I've seen and have been recommended by people I know, like, and trust is VideoScribe, which is a whiteboard video one. Shows you a little demo there of what you do. It's just choosing some pictures and then adding some text, and you see there, they literally just added a picture and then it does all the drawing, all that's kind of pre-programmed in. Another one that I like is Doodly. Again, same thing. Let's press this.
Hey, I'm Brad.
Oh, there's no mute button on that, so go on, let's give him 5 seconds of our time. Hang on.
Callan, and in this video, I'm going to share with you how you can create your very own doodle video in the next 60 seconds. Doodle videos, just like the one you're watching right now.
There we go. So again, pretty simple to use, but Doodly's one. And one that I've used in the past is Content Samurai. This is the one I was saying before. You can probably see from this little picture here, but you add your script there. I don't know if you can see where my mouse is. You add the script. You then choose your slides, which is almost like your theme. So you can see there, it's like silver, white with red writing. You basically choose your fonts, your colors. You add your voiceover, or you can let it use a robot generated one. It has about 10 different ones, like different accents, different... so you might have, like, say, an American girl or an American male. You could have, I think there's British on there and Australian. So there's a few different voices, but these still do sound a little bit robotic. So I would recommend putting your own on there. And then you can preview it and download it. It really is that simple. A little bit of kind of messing around, chopping and changing a few bits where it might put the wrong type of video in, and you just choose one that you want and manually override that. But really simple software for creating explainer videos. So they're all different. I hope that gives you a bit of an understanding. The one thing a lot of them are doing is they're generating content that people need and want and are intrigued by, that helps people. That's what's getting them the views. They're then making money in different ways. They're making money through adverts, they're making money through links to the merchandise, and they're making affiliate marketing money. They're linking to books, they might link into courses, to products. So if you don't know what affiliate marketing is, it's recommending a product. If someone buys that product through your link, you get a commission. It's the most legit way of making money on the internet, in my opinion. So that concludes this video, and I hope that gives you a good idea of how people are currently making serious money by uploading simple videos. They're not putting the face to it. They've not got to get over that fear factor of being the front person and spokesperson for the YouTube channel. They're creating these simple videos and they're making money. And that's probably only half of it. They're probably earning a lot more than what we can gather from the information out there. But the biggest factor is they're doing it, they've committed, and they're creating content. So I would highly recommend, if you don't want to put yourself on the channel, that's fine. If you want to follow this model, this process, and you want to replicate the results that these guys are achieving, then go ahead, do that. But the first thing you're going to have to do is create content that helps people. So get out there, start having to think about what kind of information it is you want to present, what kind of knowledge it is you want to share, and ways that you can monetize that as well. My preferred way of monetizing any social platform is affiliate marketing. If you want some free training on affiliate marketing, get a pen and paper, and I'm going to put a link in the description to a webinar. In this webinar, you're going to get some free training from someone that's been there, done it, got the t-shirt, and the millions of dollars on top of that as well. So watch that webinar, it's absolutely free. So yeah, get a pen and paper and follow along. Take some notes and get stuck in. But you're going to have to create content. That's your next step. So go out there, quickly set your channel up. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about the name, the logo, the about page. It's all really simple. Just go out there, do it. And then the next step is to create content. Content. But I appreciate you watching this, and I hope to see you next time. So thanks for watching. Cheers.